What's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMG, WTF, LOL, FTW, BRB, and welcome to what I assume will be the final recording session of Smackdown vs. Raw, Shut Your Mouth. In the previous episode, I believe we went to No Way Out. The pay-per-view has gone through so many different names that sometimes I forget, but I'm almost positive it was called No Way Out, and we defended our championship against Booga T. Tonight here on Monday Night Raw, Scotty 2 Hottie will take on Tajiri in a Hell in a Cell match. I don't know why. We have a table tornado tag match. Kurt Angle and my boy Mark Henry battling off against the Radicals, Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero. And then in a triple threat match, yours truly will take on Hollywood Hulk Hogan and Jeff Hardy. It's an interesting episode of Monday Night Raw. We have a Hell in a Cell match between, I forgot, honestly. It was like Tajiri and someone. Then we have a tables match between a group of men who legitimately are a team, Benoit and Guerrero, and then you have just a group of men who are just paired together for, why not? Anybody around here? Reverend Devon, of course, as always, looking for our money. And Kurt Angle. God, man, I'm telling you, it's like recently we've just been getting the same people over and over again. Either way, whatever. Action, Scotty 2 Hottie. What is the point of this match? Either way, I'm going to say Tajiri's winning it. And I was wrong. Could you guys realistically imagine going to like a Monday Night Raw event or watching Monday Night Raw, and it's like, tonight we're going to have a Hell in a Cell match. Scotty 2 Hottie, we're going one-on-one against the Japanese buzzsaw, Tajiri. I mean, yeah, it's a Hell in a Cell match, and it's all great and dandy, but is it exciting? Do we care that we're seeing Scotty 2 Hottie take on Tajiri? I don't think so. I'm going to assume Benoit and Mark... Yeah, I didn't think so. I was going to say, I'm going to assume Benoit and Guerrero would win this match realistically because it makes sense, but we're going to give the win to Kurt Angle and Mark Henry because they have the higher overall. That is one of the things about this game that I will say irritates me a little bit, and it's not just this game, it's majority of wrestling games, to be completely honest. It always seems that the wrestler with the higher overall wins the match, whether it's, this game right here, Smackdown Shut Your Mouth, or I remember Smackdown vs. Raw 2006 was one that did it as well. Total Extreme Wrestling even does it. If I were to let the game decide to win, who wins, they usually go with the person who's either has a higher rated push or the higher momentum, I believe it is. So, I mean, it's just always like, I don't know. The wrestling games never go off of, like, realistically things, like, realistically, Kurt Angle and Mark Henry really wouldn't. I mean, I guess they would be teaming together because, I mean, they're both Olympic. I don't think Mark Henry's won an Olympic gold medal, but they're both, they've both been in the Olympics. Is that gonna end it? Oh, I was about to say, holy crap. But yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Either way, I really hope the sound is recording for this one. I didn't do a test recording before this, like an idiot, because I completely forgot. And I'm just hoping the sound's going to be recording. Because if not, that's very irritating. Either way, we haven't been in very many triple threat matches, if I do say so myself. That didn't make no sense, but if I'm correct is basically what I was getting at. Yeah, I can't really think of many triple threat matches we would have been in. When it comes to triple threat matches, I actually think the triple threat match is probably one of the hardest matches in pretty much any wrestling game, because the way the computers work is, of course, they're going to, do all they can to make sure the match is, still going on. No matter what. I mean, so they're going to break up the pins if they're able to, so on and so forth. I mean, I would expect that. What makes it horrible is because it makes the matches so long and boring. I wouldn't say they're hard. I mean, they're difficult to an extent because you need to, find, like, for instance, if I have Hulk Hogan knocked out, I need to find something, I need to either knock out Jeff Hardy or get him out of the way, basically, for me to win the match. And that's always been, the problem with triple threat matches, whereas with, other, like, multi-man matches, for instance, like a Fatal 4-Way, or a 6-man match, because I don't believe there's any 5-way matches. It's a little bit easier because, you know, I would have someone else distracting Jeff Hardy while I was working on Hulk Hogan. Or sometimes it doesn't even work out in your favor at all because Jeff Hardy and Vacant would decide to just stop beating up on each other and beat up, you know, make sure you don't win anyway. So multi-man matches can get a little annoying in that sense. My advice, how to win these matches is kind of like the tag team matches in a way, where, you know, you focus on kind of one person, or you don't really focus, you just beat the crap out of everybody like I'm doing until one's knocked out. And when you finally, you know, see that you have an opportunity to win the match, like i.e. Hulk Hogan's knocked out, but I need to get rid of Jeff Hardy, usually, you know, I would just take Jeff Hardy down with a move. He's down longer than 3 seconds for me to win the match, or you just toss him out of the ring, to be honest. This would be an interesting main event, by the way. Main event of tonight's Monday Night Raw. Diamond Dallas Page meets the Hulk Hogan and Jeff Hardy in the ring as he prepares for his bout against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. I'm just gonna taunt these guys while they fight. It's always kind of cool watching the computers fight because you get to see like a style as to where when I'm fighting, it's kind of like, this is what I'm doing what works. Whereas, like, you know, with Jeff Hardy or Hulk Hogan, they're actually pulling out a lot more of their more natural moves that you wouldn't see if I was playing as it, because it just doesn't, you know, sometimes it doesn't work that well. So yeah, I think the computer fights can be interesting sometimes in this game. In later games, computer fights become a little less entertaining and a lot more boring and repetitive. You don't really see much of a difference between, you know, computers nowadays. They all kind of do the same moves, whereas Jeff Hardy would try to do high flying moves, and, you know, because that's who Jeff Hardy is. He's a high flyer. Oh, this is perfect. No, damn it, it was perfect. If I was able to intercept Hulk Hogan, that would have been it. I could have hit him with the diamond cutter and chose my victim, whether it be Jeff Hardy or Hulk Hogan. But I honestly, I think I might have forgot what button it is. Oh, I'm doing a power bomb. I didn't know DDP had a power bomb finisher. The more you know. I hope that doesn't. You friggin' jack-o'-lantern. Oh, why did you punch Earl? What did Earl do? Is Jeff Hardy limping? Why did it look like there was something wrong with him for a second? Uh-oh. Good move, Jeff. Wait, didn't I fight these two when these were in a tag team match? I think so, actually. Weren't they like partners or something? That's it's a rope break. Come on. Now, what is it? What button is it? I think it's like R2, L2. Oh, that was R2 or L2 is taunt. That was my problem. Okay, it's R2 when you're close to the person. That's what button it is to change your perspective, because that's been bothering me a lot lately when I've been recording these damn things. Like in the last recording session, I know that was one of my issues. I was having problems with that. Oh, let's see if we can interject him. Damn it. Scoop slam. Can we win just right here? That'd be great. Nope. Ugh. This is, like I said, nerds and geeks, triple threat matches aren't hard, and I was maybe a little bit in the wrong when I claimed that they were one of the more difficult matches. They are difficult in the sense where you need to, you know, watch your opponents at any moment. I mean, it's over. I mean, you could lose. But, they're more very, like, kind of irritating. Oh, Lord, I'm going to get hit with a leg drop. I didn't even think about that. Oh, no! I took my eyes off the camera because I assumed I was going to get hit with a leg drop just to see Jeff Hardy intercepting Hulk Hogan with a Hurricanrana. That would have been a beautiful spot in a real WWE match. Like, could you imagine that? That would have been great. Of course he's stronger than me. Why would I do that? Who does a big boot to the back of the head, by the way? I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. It's just not really what you normally see. Hulk Hogan's really working tonight, isn't he? Staying ahead of everybody. This is actually a pretty good match, though, I won't lie. Like if I was watching this match instead of portraying one of the characters in it, I feel like this would be one of the better matches to watch. Both Hardy, Hogan, even myself are getting, of course, I'm getting a lot of the control, but Jeff and Hulk Hogan have also gotten their fair share, and no one's really looking weak. This is a good main event match, is what I'm saying. This is basically you're taking two main eventers and putting them in the ring with an upper mid-carder, because I wouldn't say Jeff Hardy's a main eventer yet. I'd say he's upper mid-card status still. But taking two main eventers, put them in the ring with an upper mid-carder, have them just go out on a great show, Say, hey, Hogan, DDP, make sure you make Jeff look strong, okay? This actually might be a mistake. I feel like Jeff Hardy's going to get up any second. Not in time to break it up, no. Whew, 10 minutes later and we finally win. And Jeff Hardy didn't take the pin. Look at that. Usually Hulk Hogan or Jeff Hardy would have taken the pin because Hulk Hogan wouldn't they wouldn't have wanted Hulk Hogan to look weak by taking the loss, basically. But he did. Because he's old. It's time to, let the young guys look good and the old guys... Oh my God! DDP is in big trouble before WrestleMania! Alright, see what happens? I start putting over Hulk Hogan and Jeff Hardy and they start beating me up. This could be devastating to DDP! Main event will have to be changed. Hey! Hold on! Hold on, King! Brock is here! No kidding! Helping out the opponent? I like that. Brock just got rid of Hogan and Jeff Hardy. I don't understand! King's got a very obnoxious voice to do. Oh, they are now shaking hands. This is interesting, King. What the heck is going on? Alright, look here, Brock. Don't treat me like I'm some child, okay? By, grabbing my head and patting me like, I got you back. But I said this in, the previous recording. I really am enjoying the story that Shut Your Mouth is telling between Lesnar and Diamond Dallas Page. It's kind of like a respect story. I kind of like it.